Alrighty guys, so here at the wood shack, and for you newcomers, CP and I built this thing, I don't know, well, it would be a year and a half ago now. So it's only 8 feet deep, and what the hell are we? I think it's 8 by 8. 8 foot by 8 foot. Yeah. Because it's 2 full sheets of plywood for the top. It's 8 feet high on the back wall, 8 feet wide, and from the front here to back here, that's an 8-foot sheet of plywood also. On the front wall, it's like 9 feet, 9'2", 9'3", something like that. Anyway, it was not right full last year, but this is the wood that was left over. And last winter was not actually, it was cold, don't get me wrong. We had some really fucking cold days there, but on average, it was an average winter. I would say we had about maybe 2 cords of wood stacked in here, but most of it was just thrown in, and I had it fairly high, but it was just tossed in. It wasn't stacked nice. I had it stacked on this side a little bit, and I had it stacked on this side a little bit. If you go back in our videos, you could see that. But the back half of this, where all of that stuff is literally just thrown in. And this thing would hold, well, if you stacked it right to the fucking ceiling, it should hold basically 4 cords of wood, this little shack. If you were able to stack it right fucking full, right across the front door, all the way to the top, it would hold that much. But you got to have room to walk in and turn around and walk out, right? So all of this was on this side. And I figured, nope, I'm going to restack it, put it all across the back, and we'll cut wood, we'll split it if it needs to be. We could fire it in here, stack it up all the way as high as we can go. Because the cord of wood is, if I correct me if I'm wrong, it's 4 foot by 4 foot by 8 feet. So with this stacked, we're just over 4 feet high right now. This is our 4 foot line right here. So from there to here, because these are 2 foot centers, to this here, from the floor up, that would be a full cord. And then another full cord on top. And then, well, to the back wall is 8 feet. So actually to about here would be 4 feet. And then from here to the very front wall would be another 4 feet. Anywho, you get my drift. So yeah, cleaned her up a little bit. Give us more room to stack wood in there. Little tiny shit. I just tossed it in the front corners. So the birch that we bought the other day, I might go ahead and cut a little bit of that stuff. It's supposed to be a full cord of birch, but I think I got shortchanged a little bit by a few logs. Probably could have had another 5 or 6 that size right there to make a full cord. But anyway, this is what we got. So yeah, because our trailer is, I think it's 2 feet from there to here, 22 inches. And we're 7 feet wide. So we definitely don't got a full cord. It should have been higher than that. It should have been up to the 2x6 is my guess. Anyways, I'm going to work at cutting a little bit of this stuff. And CP wants to go to the bush and cut wood out of there. So I'm going to let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Making her work. Not really. Wait until we bring the maple in. We went out and we got one full load of poplar. We're almost stacked to the ceiling there now.
Oh shit.
What are you doing, woman? You're quitting before the job is done. What the fuck?
I'm sleeping.
Well, you think you've been working hard already? Hardly working. Actually, CP's worked harder this morning out in the bush than I did. I was fighting with chainsaw. Did you choke it? You fucked it up.
Yeah.
You're gonna flood it now.
I smell gas.
You probably flooded it already. Flooded it. Split it on this crack. Split it down its butt crack. Kind of rotten. You buggies? Goddamn bugs. You're gonna bring bugs in your house. Okay, we're gonna finish this up. We'll bring you back after. Alrighty, guys. Got that bucket load all dealt with. So now I went through all of my chains and lo and behold, I found a brand new one. Brand new Oregon chain. So we can continue on. And I also was able to get a hold of a buddy of mine, and he said he'll stop for me in Regina. He's in Regina. He had some appointments, whatever, to deal with. So Randy said he'll stop and pick up a chain for me. So the chain is at Sawtooth Industries in Regina. So yeah, that'll be awesome, because then we'll have another backup chain. Anywho, let's get back out there and get another bucket load. Talk to you later. Stubborn woman.
Listen.
Stubborn. So out here,
Why don't we grab a bunch of this?
and we could,
We just have to split
but
it.
this stuff has only been sitting for a year, right? It's about a year since we cut that tree down for Gary, right?
Okay, let's get to work.
So that over there is poplar. This is elm. That was a big goddamn tree. And it wasn't dead when we cut that tree down for a friend of ours in the city. But this tree is also an elm, and it was dead because it fell over on top of a... So a friend of ours that lives in town, this fucking tree fell over on top of the neighbor's garage. And most of it went through a shredder, but these bigger logs, they said they're way too big for their chipper. So we went there and picked it up last fall. Or when was that? Early spring, something like that, right? So we're gonna cut some of this up so we can mix it in with our poplar and our birch. Anywho, I'm gonna get to work with the saw. Talk to you later. Well, there goes Randy and Brian. They stopped in for, that was awesome. They brought us
Coffee and donuts.
brought us Timmy's coffee and donuts, and that was awesome. And the spare chain for the chainsaw. So a little bit more wood and this bucket load will be done too. And lots of it's already cut. We just got to load her up. Anywho, I guess we got to get to her, right?
Now I feel fat, I can't bend over.
Yeah, exactly. Too many donuts.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later. Alrighty, guys, this log is, my chainsaw's got an 18-inch bar. I think I made that comment before. And straight across. Let's see what this sucker's gonna do. Just like that. Now to pick it up and make smaller pieces. Later. Here. The cheapest log splitter you can buy. See you guys later. All the way up, 2 rows fully deep. So there's a lot of wood. But like I was saying before, 2 feet. Right now we've got 4 feet deep and 8 feet high. So we got two full cords stacked in there. And that's more or less just this afternoon. And there's still more to split here. And there's a bunch there that when we were splitting, it was buggy. And we're not putting that stuff in the house. So I'll use this in my shop, or I'll use it in my water tank heater. So, yeah. Got a little bit of a mess of but you always get that.
Yep.
I guess we could have drug this out to the bush, but then you're handling the split wood 2 times. So, anywho. What do we say, babe? At the end of the video? What do we say?
I call it a day.
You call it a day?
Yes.
I call it fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Talk to you guys later. You gonna show your tits now?